and welcome to my little art studio here in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. I wanted to do something a little different today. I wanted to share with you guys something like a little walk down memory lane sort of thing, where we go through the previous magazines that I've been interviewed by throughout the years. Only because I realized I have lost maybe 2 or 3 magazines in my transitions in life. When I moved from Malaysia to Japan, then Japan back to Malaysia, and then Malaysia to Florida. I've lost a lot of material things along the way. And some of the magazines that I've kept over the years have, I don't know where they went in all the moving. So I was a little sad, and I thought I need to document this on video so that I can look back on them. So even if I move again 2 more times, 3 more times, you never know how life goes, but I won't be so heartbroken that my memories or materialistic memories have been lost along the way. So yeah, that's why I wanted to sit down and document this and share it with you guys and to future me when I look back on my life. But yeah, let me just quickly clean up this space and bring out the newspaper magazine stuff, and then we can start the story time. So here we are. We have the 3 remaining magazines on hand. I've lost, I think, 2 along the way, but that's okay. We just want to walk down memory lane and document the process. Just because for me personally, I feel like by documenting different aspects or different memories in my life, I have something to look back on as I grew older. Because I feel for myself, as I get older, I will hit points in my life where I will get really depressed or demotivated by life experiences, that I would forget what I have in a sense achieved, or what I have done or invested in myself over the years. And it's so easy to forget our hard work, our worth, our moments of joy and happiness if we don't have something that would remind us, or something that would wake us up to realize that we have been putting the effort all these years, we have done all these things, and you have nothing to be ashamed of. Every moment of your life you've tried to make life better for yourself and for others. And for me, I get that especially for my art career, just because being an artist is very challenging, to say the least. Just because your worth is always questioned by society in terms of monetary value. And in today's day and age, monetary value is often associated with your worth. And yeah, I just wanted something to look like, even if I don't make it as an artist, I just wanted to have something to look back on and remind myself that I've done everything I can to the best of my abilities with whatever I had at that point in time, and that I should be proud of myself and that I gave it my best shot, that kind of situation. So that's why I wanted to document this, and I wanted to just savor this moment, and I'm grateful, happy, blessed with opportunities, and I should focus on that instead of other crazy stuff. But yeah, so let's get into it. I'll bring you in closer. Alrighty, so let's begin with the first magazine to recognize me. This is Daggers magazine. It's by some students in the University of Nottingham in Malaysia. I was at that point going to this university to get a degree in creative writing, and English literature. So at that point, I was sharing the poems that I was writing for classes on my Instagram, and I was pairing those poems with illustrations that I was working on. So they liked a few of my pieces and they wanted to feature them in the magazine. So this is one of them, and it's the only one I got for some reason. I don't know where the other issues went, but there were poems and some of my illustrations in those magazines. But for this one, unfortunately, I only have the poem that I wrote. This is another student who paired the poetry with art, but for mine, for this one, unfortunately, it was just a poem. It was the poem titled Perspective. It calls like nothing else can. It whistles as I follow. Its breath engulfs my frail build. Feel gravity's lust for me. My senses at peace with it. This is all I have yearned for. I have waited years for this. Now I'm here and it is mine. You see me falling. No love. I'm flying. So yeah, this was one of the first few magazines that approached me as I was starting out, just writing poems from the heart and pairing them with different illustrations. So this is one of the few that I've managed to keep along the years. Now we go to the next one. So this next magazine was a big deal for me just because it was a magazine that was nationally distributed. This issue was February 2018, and this was the second feature that I did with them. Let's get into it. So for this particular issue, they were highlighting like the different artists and their Chinese New Year delicacy kind of highlights for them. I wanted to highlight the pineapple tarts because it embodies a whole lot of memories for me. Like growing up, me and my family went through the 1997 Asian financial crisis, and we would spend our days, nights, mornings working on creating the different Malaysian delicacies to sell in the morning and night markets in Malaysia. And pineapple tarts was one of them. So it embodies a lot of pain in that specific season in our lives. It embodied the community spirit, or familial spirit I was sharing with my family, trying to survive the day to day and trying to put food on the table, trying to just navigate through life in the best possible way that we can. And the piece that I've chosen to pair with this delicacy was titled Warrior, and basically it's all these kois swimming in the same pond, even though they're swimming in opposite directions alongside one another, or like over here, or they split up along the way. Like, it doesn't matter. We're all swimming in the same pond, and we're all trying to figure things out, trying to live life the best way we possibly can. Under the same moon, under the same sun, we're doing the best we can. And that's what I wanted to pair with this delicacy. And in this feature, it says, in finding her creative footing, Anne discovered a knack for poetry and pairing intricate paintings with it. Her latest work, The Warrior, which is this one, was birthed from the myth of a koi's metamorphosis into a dragon. The artwork illustrates humanity's heartbeat rippling through every one of us. Beneath the same sun and moon, we embrace and swim to one another's rhythms. In her words, as warriors, we strive to achieve our dreams, and in this journey we find strength in the sharing of emotional and spiritual energy, says Anne. When asked to name her favorite Chinese New Year dish, she pointed us to a popular festive dessert, the pineapple tart. A heavenly dollop of pineapple jam embraced in the folds of the buttery pastry. These golden bites are a highlight to my Chinese New Year celebration. It is at this time of the year that homemakers take to their whisks and whip up the best pineapple tarts. I believe it is their passion for the fine craft of baking that sets them apart from the commercial cookies. You can taste the purity of their purpose in the work of their hands, says Anne. And yeah, that is Home and Decor magazine. Now we move on to the newspaper. So this is the Malaysian SME newspaper, issued in March 2017, and it's basically a newspaper dedicated to businesses, all the different startups, success stories, inspiration stories, legacies, whatnot. And in this newspaper, there is a section called Pillars. Sorry, it's been folded over the years. And in this section, we have me. They basically highlighted me and my work at the time. The questions are: what was it that attracted you to this craft? How did you cultivate the skills needed? How long did it take you to perfect your technique? Tell us how you work with your chosen material. How would you describe your artwork? How do you decide on the design of your next project? What are you inspired by? What has been your favorite project to work on so far? Do you do custom pieces? Is this your full-time job? If not, would you like it to be? If time and money are not obstacles, what would you like to create? Where should we go to pick up your products? So basically that's all the questions that was asked. Talked quite a bit for this one. So yeah, this is for the Malaysian SME newspaper. And unfortunately, that is it. That's all I have. I do wish I still have the others that I've lost along the way, but it is what it is, life. I'm just gonna let it go and hope that I get more opportunities to be featured in other magazines in the future. But as of right now, I am happy, I am blessed to even have these opportunities, and I'm just gonna keep working hard on my dream of being a full-time artist. And even if I don't make it, it's okay, because I know I'm trying my best and showing up every single day, and that's all I can ask for from myself and for myself. So yeah, that's it for the story time today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next video, because there's gonna be quite a few coming up, just because of what I'm planning for anyway, just because the kiln update, the kiln electrical upgrade will be starting in the end of June, like 20 something. The electricians are going to come in, upgrade the electrical box, and upgrade the wiring systems in the house to ensure that the house is fully equipped and safe to fire up the kiln with no hiccups. So that's something very exciting that I'm looking forward to, because yeah, my pottery side of my studio has been a little quiet just because I was waiting for the kiln before I can start firing my stuff and everything. So yeah, besides that, I'm just working on a lot of new pieces. Like for example, over here I have this new series called Pulse, and you can read all about it on my website. I'll leave the link in the description box below. So yeah, so I'm working on these pieces as well as the floral pieces, or the floral series over there, which I'll bring you in closer to have a look. And here we have the new mini series that I'm working on, where it's basically a medley of pottery and floral pieces. They are available on both my Etsy shop and my website, so you can check it out if you like any of them. So this space is going to be very, very busy between the painting of the different series that I have going on at the moment and the activation of the pottery side of the studio. It's gonna be a lot, and I hope I will be able to post as much of the content on YouTube as I possibly can, but you will get more live updates on my Instagram. So if you've not followed me there, please do, or not, it's up to you, it's okay. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!